1v1 Ice Station Obelisk blue side. It's Dark Riku with his trusty Apothecary support commander that fights in melee combat by default, can get a ranged weapon, begins with a targeted heal and a passive health regeneration aura. Up against on the red side is Noisy as a big scary Chaos Lord, durable and destructive commander, walks through cover and cannot be suppressed. Very good offense and disruption fights in melee combat. This is the grand final of the monthly Rumble tournament number 4 held on September 28th. Best of 5. Dark Riku making his 3rd final. Noisy knocking out Wurgle, who won the last tournament, and I think this is Noisy's 1st final, so we'll see what happens. Classic matchup: Apothecary versus Chaos Lord, Space Marines versus Chaos Space Marines, and Noisy with his triple Heretics opening. Riku with double scouts, as you'd expect. They're going to clash with the Chaos Lord. It's not what they want to do. 491, 500 single cap, now a double cap for Noisy, and there's the triple. Tactical Marines will decap mid though, these guys capping 50% faster than normal. Heavy Infantry very durable and versatile, and Chaos Space Marines on the way for Noisy. Are we going to see his triple Heretics into CSM into Havoc's build, which he likes to use? We saw a variation of it in his quarter-final match where he used Noise Marines instead of Havocs, but then he got some Havocs as well, I think. Apothecary in amongst some Heretics. Is that a good matchup for him? Now it is. Here come Tactical Marines and Scouts to support, and some more Scouts. His entire army is here. Now what can Noisy do with his Chaos Lord? Can he hold up this entire army for a while? Has a 26 DPS power melee weapon by default, this big demon sword. There's Killed a Weak. Takes down a Scout. Can he get another one? Not quite. Getting shot up by the Tactical Marines. Apothecary backing off. He did decap the power, so that was alright. Decent engagement for Riku. Wouldn't have wanted to lose one of his Scouts, but there you go. And Heretics are going to decap Riku's natural power here. We have VPs right in the corners and a contested in the mid. Havoc's on the way for Noisy, so Riku into some Assault Marines most likely. We will see. Assault Marines also allow him to jump over these walls and get to the other side of things a bit quicker. Heretics backing away from the decapped power. Tactical Marines mid, shooting up Heretics. There's some Corn Worship to get this squad into combat quicker. Corn Worship giving a speed buff to all of your units. As a Chaos Lord, even vehicles are affected. 410, 500. Havoc's now setting up, and that Heavy Bolter right in the face of the Tactical Marines forces them off immediately. Heavy Bolters do a lot of damage as they get close, and Riku is not going for Assault Marines, he's going for a Devastator squad. That is surprising to me, because Chaos Lord with Dark Halo and some Corn Worship will just shut down that Devastator squad by himself. You might not even need the Dark Halo, depending on what's around. 410, 500, 1-to-1 cap. You can cover the mid quite nicely with setup teams, which is what Dark Riku might be going for here. But I really did expect Assault Marines. 410, 500. Full gen farm up for Riku. Is he going to regret that? Is he going to get all of it taken down and waste 300 rec? Looks like at least one of the generators is going down. Now he's going to come and defend. 394, 500. Devastator's coming in from the flank, but Noisy has spotted it. Moves his Devastators to suppress them, and there is that instant suppression. 380, 500. Double cap. Combi Flamer for the Chaos Lord. He's just using them in range stance and takes out those Scouts. Good grief. The range damage from this thing is scary. 368, 500. Devastator's setting up, but the CSM, nope, couldn't quite get out of firing up, but they can get out of there before they are suppressed. And Havoc's are not firing on the Apothecary. He's just outside of the firing arc, as you can see there. 358, 500. And still this power is under pressure. I think you can immolate it for some decent damage, but he's not doing it. 352, 500, 2-to-1 cap for Noisy. a pretty dominant open so far, but Heretic's white. Didn't decap either. Assault Marines now on the way for Riku. Gonna completely lose this power, at least the 3 generators. Now he comes to defend. This strange setup that this map has, these 2 very narrow paths from your base can be used, as in this instance, to shut you down. 332, 500, here come the Assault Marines, but Raptors on the way for Noisy. Devastator's now suppressing the Heretics, taking out models. Shotgun scouts are up. No sign of any upgrades for the Apothecary yet. This combi flame already paid for itself pretty much by taking down those scouts. Here are the Raptors. Assault Marines are just going to jump right on those Havocs. Noisy spotting them though and moving away. There's the Doom Blast to suppress them, and in a retreat. Some nice pressure from Noisy, but it's time to get out of here. Again, using the combi flamer on those scouts, took out a model. 290, 500 triple cap for Noisy early on. Wow, look at this map control. Seemed to just pick the perfect time to come and harass this power. It's paid off big time. Assault Squad, bolt pistols and chain swords can disrupt when they jump on your face. Raptors on the other hand suppress when they jump on your face. Slightly cheaper but do slightly more DPS. Not as much hit points though, 1050, much like Tactical Marines, whereas Assault Squad have 400 per model, so 1200 out the gate. 242, 500. And are they going to jump the Devastators? I assume they are. Yes they are, there we go. Raptors also have the disadvantage of their jump costing 65 energy. The Assault Marine jump costs 55 energy, so they can double jump a lot quicker, especially if they level up once. 231, 497. Raptors chasing. You saw Riku tried to disrupt the Raptors with his own jump there, but it didn't quite work because you have a few seconds of knockdown immunity after you finished your jump. I'm not exactly sure of the reasons for that, but that's the way it is. All of the jump troops have it. Chaos Lord with a combi flamer shooting up this Apothecary who has to heal himself. There's a special attack. You see the Hell 3 Gen aura on those Assault Marines. 230, 484. Now some Noise Marines for Noisy. Wow, he really does like heavy tier 1s. Heretics finish the cap and now should run. Shotgun scouts coming in. Backing away, not quite retreating out though. What's this? It's scouts capping. Riku replacing the scouts he lost. No sign of a sergeant, nope. Thought he was going to try a sergeant and then try and bait the Raptors jump on the Devastators and then throw a grenade. Wow, Heretics losing a bunch of models here. Oh, 3, not too bad. Quite lucky to get away with 5. 180 hit points around across 5 models. Here are the Noise Marines. The Sonic Blaster can disable ranged weapons and lots of ranged abilities as well with this thing. Does a lot of damage and actually does full damage to all infantry targets. So heavy armor isn't safe from it. 170, 484, now he's hitting power big time. It might wipe all of these generators here. Sonic Blasters also shake structures to the ground. Riku pushing mid. Don't think he's going to save his gens. Down they go again. That is painful. Noisy has had his own 3 up untouched for a little while now. Chaos Lord getting on his way to level 2. Devastator's set up on this angle. Well, here come Raptors, they're going to jump him. Riku did spot it and moved away just in that right amount of time, but still gets suppressed. As you see there, the suppression lasts a few seconds. But look at this, they are out of position badly, these Raptors. Looks like they're gonna survive. Tactical Marines turn to engage the Noise Marines, but they get shut down by that Sonic Blaster. Really interesting tier 1 from Noisy. Havocs, Raptors and Noise Marines. And goes tier 2 in decent time. Aggressive start. Put pressure on the power, and what is Assault Marines up to? Losing a model to base turrets. Oversight from Riku, I assume. What was he trying to do? Chase down the Chaos Lord or these Havocs maybe? Now some power harass, and he does have a flamer on his tactical marine, so might be able to wipe all of the gens. As you can see here, he's targeting the furthest generator, so the flamer is hitting both of them and takes them both down. Nicely done. 127, 484, triple cap for Noisy. Riku really under pressure. Chaos Space Marines, no Eternal War. There's a heal on the scouts, and now they'll be tied up. And takes down a model, does the Apothecary. Raptors now jumping in. Attacks get away without a loss. CSM losing 2 models there, wow. Scouts didn't level though, neither did the Apothecary. 90, 484, double cap. Scouts are capping though, there's a 2-to-1. Noise Marines with some cacophony action. Protects them from melee squads, but it does also knock down allies, so you need to be careful with your positioning. Chaos Lord with a big advantage there, since he can't be knocked over by it, so you can freely use it around him. Got a damage from this combi flamer. Why bother chasing them for melee combat when you can do this? Ouch. 72, 484. 2-ton cap for Noisy. Now a double. Oh, it looks like Riku dropped. And there's the 1-0. And there is the game for Noisy, a short one. Riku was under a lot of pressure, but he is very, very good under pressure. Noisy taking the game though after Riku dropped, it looks like. Thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one in this series.